Well, there he's saying something that is very useful to practically any investor when he said, use this as a measuring stick in terms of buying other things. For an ordinary individual, the best thing you have easily available is your measuring stick. If the new thing isn't better than what you already know is available that hasn't met your threshold, then that screens out 99% of what you see, and it's an enormous thought conserver, and it is not taught in the business schools by and large.
No, and that's why we think it's slightly nuts when big institutions decide, because everybody else is doing it, to put 4% of their money in international equities or 3% in emerging growth country, some damn thing like that. I mean, the only reason to put the money in there is if they measured it against what they're already doing. And if they measure it against what they're already doing and they think it's a screamingly good idea to leave 97% in the other place and put 3% in, it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But it's what committees are talked to about and what keeps investment managers going to conferences and everything. So
they're deliberately using a technique that takes away the best mental tool they have. You can say this is nuts, and you're right. And I think Nietzsche said it pretty well when he said he laughed at the man who thought he could walk better because he had a lame leg. I mean, they literally are blinding themselves. And then they're teaching our children how to do this in our own business schools. Very interesting, don't you think? And what all Warren says is, deciding whether to do something, just compare the best opportunity you have. If that one is better and you're not taking it, why would you do this? Just because somebody tells you you need 2% in international equities.